Welcome back to Bike Hub. Today, we're diving into the shadows, literally, with a bike that's built for riders who love attitude, minimalism, and raw power. This is the Honda Shadow Phantom, a motorcycle that combines the spirit of the old-school cruiser with modern-day reliability and performance. So buckle up and get ready, because this ride is all about dark styling, smooth torque, and pure Honda engineering. Cue cinematic montage of the Shadow Phantom riding through a deserted highway at dusk. The origin of the Shadow legacy. The Shadow lineup from Honda has been a symbol of reliability and classic cruiser style since the 1980s. But the Shadow Phantom takes things a step further. It's not just a cruiser, it's a statement. Honda first introduced the Shadow Phantom as a dark, stripped-down version of the Shadow Spirit, something that focused less on chrome and more on character. It was the answer for riders who wanted a minimalist, blacked-out machine without sacrificing comfort or dependability. Over the years, the Phantom has built a reputation as a go-to bike for entry-level and mid-size cruiser fans, offering that bold American cruiser look, but with Japanese reliability and refinement. Design philosophy. At first glance, the Honda Shadow Phantom is all about attitude. It wears black like a suit of armor, matte black tank, blacked-out exhaust, forks, and engine covers. Honda calls it Phantom for a reason. It's stealthy, muscular, and subtle at the same time. The low-slung frame, chopped fenders, and thick tires give it a bulldog stance, while the solo-style seat reinforces its rebellious personality. But unlike some custom cruisers that sacrifice comfort for style, Honda made sure the Phantom stays comfortable and practical, perfect for both daily commutes and weekend rides. Engine and performance. Underneath that dark exterior lies a 745cc liquid-cooled, SOHC, 52-degree V-twin engine. It's not built for top speed, it's built for torque. The kind of smooth, predictable torque that pulls you forward effortlessly from a stoplight or out of a corner. With 44 horsepower and around 47 Nm of torque, the Phantom doesn't roar, it growls. Honda's programmed fuel injection (PGM-FI) ensures smooth throttle response and consistent performance in all conditions. Whether you're cruising through city streets or gliding down the highway, the power delivery is silky smooth. The engine's sound is another highlight, deep and throaty, yet refined, thanks to the twin exhausts. It's the kind of sound that turns heads without shattering eardrums. Ride and handling. Cruisers are all about feel, and the Shadow Phantom nails that perfectly. With a low seat height of just 25.8 inches, around 657 mm, this bike is incredibly approachable, even for shorter riders. The wide handlebars and forward footpegs create a relaxed riding position that keeps you comfortable for long stretches. The front suspension uses a 41 mm fork with 4.6 inches of travel, while the rear dual shocks offer preload adjustability. That means you get a ride that's soft enough for comfort but firm enough for control. And thanks to its balanced 549-pound, around 249 kg, curb weight, the Phantom feels planted yet manageable, even at low speeds. Whether you're weaving through traffic or taking a scenic backroad, it's a bike that inspires confidence with every turn of the throttle. Transmission and drive. The Phantom features a 5-speed transmission that perfectly matches its torque curve. Each gear shift feels solid, predictable, and well-spaced. And here's where the Phantom stands apart. It uses a shaft drive instead of a chain. That means low maintenance, no chain adjustments, and a cleaner rear wheel. For long-distance riders, or daily commuters, that's a big plus. It's these small details, smooth transmission, quiet shaft drive, and reliable torque delivery, that make the Phantom such an effortless ride. Build quality. If there's one thing Honda is known for, it's build quality, and the Shadow Phantom is no exception. Every part, from the frame welds to the paint finish, reflects Honda's precision engineering. Nothing feels cheap or rattly. The controls are tight, the switches click with purpose, and the clutch action is smooth and predictable. Even after years of riding, Phantoms tend to age gracefully, a testament to Honda's legendary reliability. This is a bike that doesn't just look good new, it stays good over time. Features and technology. While the Phantom stays true to its old-school cruiser roots, it's not outdated. You get modern fuel injection, electric start, ABS, and LED lighting for better visibility. The minimalist instrument cluster fits the Phantom's theme, a simple speedometer with odometer and indicator lights. It's clean, uncluttered, and focuses on the ride, not distractions. Some might wish for a digital dash or ride modes, but that's not what this bike is about. The Phantom's philosophy is, less tech, more feel. Styling details. Let's talk about what really gives the Phantom its name, the look. From its matte finish tank and blacked-out engine to its bullet-style headlight and short fenders, everything is designed to scream dark custom. The wire spoke wheels wrapped in chunky tires add a hint of retro flair, while the low-profile solo seat completes the stripped-back design. There's almost no chrome, only a few subtle highlights to catch the light. This bike doesn't need flash to make a statement. It's cool because it doesn't try too hard. It's the kind of design that stands out in a lineup, not for being loud, but for being authentically bold. Customization. One of the Phantom's biggest appeals is how customizable it is. Honda intentionally left plenty of room for riders to personalize their bikes, whether that's through aftermarket exhausts, saddlebags, ape hangers, or bobber-style seats. Some riders strip it down even more to create a true bobber look, while others deck it out with touring gear. It's versatile, flexible, and truly yours to build upon. So whether you're a minimalist or a modder, the Phantom gives you the perfect foundation to express your style. Price and value. The Honda Shadow Phantom isn't about showing off wealth, it's about getting value. At around $8,399 USD approximately, it delivers the kind of quality, comfort, and reliability that's hard to beat in the cruiser category. You're getting a true V-twin experience, a shaft drive, and Honda dependability, all at a price far below many competitors. It's not a flashy luxury bike, but it's one that you can ride every day, maintain easily, and rely on for years to come. Competitors. In the midsize cruiser world, the Phantom faces rivals like the Yamaha Bolt, Kawasaki Vulcan S, and Harley-Davidson Iron 883. While each of these bikes brings something unique to the table, the Phantom's biggest strengths are comfort, smoothness, and reliability. It doesn't have the raw aggression of the Iron 883 or the sportiness of the Vulcan S, but it wins riders over with its ease of use and timeless style. For many, it's the perfect balance, a cruiser that's cool, practical, and dependable. On-road experience. When you ride the Honda Shadow Phantom, it feels like an extension of yourself. The throttle response is instant but gentle, power builds smoothly. The seating position lets you relax your shoulders, stretch your legs, and just enjoy the scenery. On city streets, it's easy to maneuver and not intimidating. On the highway, it feels solid and planted, with enough torque to cruise effortlessly at 70 miles per hour. Every twist of the throttle brings a sense of calm control, not chaos. That's the beauty of the Phantom, it's not trying to prove anything. It just is. Pros and cons. Timeless, dark custom styling. Low seat height and easy handling. Reliable V-twin engine. Shaft drive, no messy maintenance. Great build quality and value. Cross-mark cons. Basic tech, no ride modes or TFT display. Limited 2-up comfort, not ideal for high-speed touring. But in the end, those are minor trade-offs for what the Phantom offers, a pure, unfiltered cruiser experience.